Hello, it's Wednesday the 7th of August, and I'm just going back again to the field that last year had a lot of rushes in it that I mowed and topped, and this year unfortunately the cattle broke into this field and they destroyed the meadow, ate what they could of it, so I had to top it again, and it was quite messy trying to top the grass that was lying. But what I done with it basically is I rode it up as best I could, and I burnt the rushes. There was a lot of rushes in it. But what's of interest here is the plan is here, these resilient rushes here that keep coming back year on year. We intend to lick these in the end of August, early September, when they're at their peak. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is I wanted to show you the benefit of having some mold ploughs in land. This land wouldn't be deemed the most suitable for mold ploughing because it's bog, but in fact, a foot under the ground, 14 inches odd, you're into pure solid daub. So over a week ago, I mowed this piece of ground, and formerly, before it was mowed, if you had the rain that we've had here over the last few weeks, particularly the last week, some outrageous torrential downbursts, this would be just a swamp. It would be just pools of water, just like where I left the track there when I was mold ploughing. To be like this, but in fact it is surprisingly very dry. I walked some of my own fields that wouldn't be considered to be bad now, they'd be quite good, and while they're dry on the top, you can hear that squelch of water in some areas, but this here, nothing, absolutely dry as a cork. So obviously the moles have done their work there and have taken away all that water that would be lying in this, because this is a natural saucer, so it would have the capability just to hold the water, and that's what was happening. So it definitely has made a huge improvement there, absolutely huge. So it had a good curing period, and what I am interested to see, because I've never done this before, is in a year's time, perhaps even in 2 years' time, what is this area here going to be like? Is it going to be as dry as that area there, or is it going to revert within 2 years back to what it was? But interesting so far, very successful mowing, very dry, water obviously getting into the shores, which is the moles cross. So yeah, interesting experiment. We'll know more next year.